Hi, this is Chakra from Magnificent You, and I want to welcome you to the Enhanced Workshop. This video is designed to prepare you for the call that we're going to do together either online or on your phone. And there's a few things that we need to discuss. It's okay if you didn't have a chance to watch this video before we have the call, but it's great if you do and just take a few minutes to go through the things I'm going to share with you right now. First of all, hopefully you've already received the oil that we send. This is a bottle of Dancing Dolphin Alchemical Synergy. And whatever call you're participating in, we send you a specific one of these to enhance the energies that we'll be working with and the discussion that we're going to have and the meditation that we're going to do during the call. So this particular one that I'm trying is Violet Flame. I just thought it would be a nice one for me at the moment. Okay, so when you get your oil, it comes with instructions, but I'm just going to demonstrate briefly what you're going to do twice a day as you prepare for this call that we're going to do, and then you're going to do it the day of the call, and you're also going to continue using the entire bottle until it's empty. That will really help anchor in the energies we use. It will deepen everything that we accomplished in the healing process that we do on the call. So this is a huge enhancement, and that's why I call it the Enhanced Webinar. Okay, so the first thing that you do is you're going to want to shake it up a little bit. And then, using the little roll-on, the first place we put it is on the back of our neck. So you just roll a little back there, okay? In all the other locations, I just do like 3 little circles. And like I said, it comes with instructions. So you should have a sheet that explains where all those chakras are. They're also called energy centers. So the first one is your crown. I just do 3 little circles there, and now I'm done. The third eye, right here, okay? Between the eyebrows, slightly above, 3 little circles. Same thing with the throat chakra, right here, 3 little circles. Now the rest of these, I'm not going to take my clothes off and show you. Okay, but there's one here, right between on your chest, okay? It's the heart center, all right? The next one is the Solar Plexus, and it's where your ribs, where the ribs come together, there's a little hollow place right underneath. That's your Solar Plexus, your power center. It's really important that stay clear and shielded and all kinds of wonderful things, okay? The sacral, or second chakra, is actually, here's my belly button, 2 inches below the belly button. 3 little circles, okay? And for the base chakra, where I have you apply the oil, is actually on your tailbone, okay? So because we don't want to deal with sensitive skin, we do it on the tailbone, okay? And you can also, if you like the aroma of the oils, you can put it on like perfume or cologne, like on your wrists, like this, or, lots of people wear perfume or cologne, right there. So you can use it those ways. But you specifically want to do it on the back of the neck and the various chakras to prepare for our call. The other thing I want you to do before the call is have some device for dowsing, okay? So this is a pendulum, and this is one of my designs, okay? And this is probably what I'll be using, although I have hundreds of pendulums laying around because I sell them. But this is probably the one that I'll use, and you'll want something like this. Now, if you don't have a pendulum, don't worry about it. It doesn't really matter. You can use a necklace, okay? You can use, I've taught classes where I literally got a piece of yarn and had people tie paper clips to the bottom. And the reason I did that was to show them that you can use anything. You just need a string with a weight at the bottom. And for our exercise, it doesn't even matter what the design of the thing is on the bottom, okay? With a lot of the things I teach with chart dowsing, we like a point on the bottom. But for this exercise, it is not important at all. If you've never dowsed before, that doesn't matter either, because we're only going to do 2 things on the call. But they're 2 very important things, and they're things that you can do anytime. You don't have to be on the call to do this. All right? So with our pendulum, when it's time, as a group, we're going to do a clearing together. And the way that we do clearing is with a pendulum or a necklace or something else, a weight on the end of a string. All right? So the way that we clear is we, on purpose, get it swinging in a counterclockwise direction. And I know on a video it's a little tough to see what that is. So what I want you to imagine is if you were looking down at a clock, it would be spinning backwards. Like if the hands on a clock were spinning backwards, that's how I'm spinning this pendulum. And when we clear together as a group, what we do is we let it spin once we get it started, and I'll tell you when that is. We'll all do it together because group synergy, the power of intention when a group gets together, amplifies things so profoundly. It's so much more powerful than doing it by yourself. So together as a group, we're going to all have our pendulums going in a counterclockwise direction, backwards, hands on a clock, and we just let it clear and clear and clear and clear until it stops swinging. And if you've never done this before, that can be quite a long time. So I'll give plenty of time on the call for us to all do this. And if for some reason you're in a really icky space, or you've been through a lot of hardship yourself recently, or even not so recently, but have never cleared it out, this can take quite a while. So if for some reason yours doesn't actually stop during the call, you can do it on your own afterwards. Okay? When it's done, mine typically swings back and forth because that's what yes means to me, and that's an indicator for me that we're done. However, yours may not do that. Unless you've programmed your pendulum what yes, no is and intention, it may not do that. It may just stop. And that is fine. That's all it needs to do. Okay? That's step one. So we've already cleared. But we never clear a space without also bringing in good things, bringing in love and light and joy and prosperity and companionship and playfulness and career or whatever you want. You know, all the good stuff. I say all the good stuff. So when you clear, it's almost like you make a vacuum in the space. You've cleared out all the disharmonious negative energy, and we don't want that to recollect. So we want to fill it, fill that void, fill that vacuum with wonderful things. Well, the way that we do that is that we take the same pendulum and we spin it clockwise, which means if I was looking at a clock in front of me, down on a table, the hands would be going the way they're supposed to. That's called the clockwise direction, okay, or sunwise. So in this case, we're going to spin clockwise, and we're just going to say, we bring in love, we bring in light, we bring in joy, we bring in freedom, we bring in happiness, we bring in health, we bring in prosperity, and whatever else comes, because I intuit it in the moment, and then I give time for you to add your own things. If you have specific things you would like to bring into your life, into your space, then we'll bring in those energies, because the amplification, like I said, of group synergy amplifies all of that, making things manifest faster, clear easier, heal better, all those things. So again, we just let it spin until it's finished, and then it will either come to a complete stop or it will go to yes for those of us who have had a dowsing class, and that's what our pendulum typically does. That's all you need to do to prepare. You need to have the roll on and use it twice a day in the way I showed you. And you also, for the call, need some sort of device like a necklace, like a pendulum, a weight on the end of a string of any kind. You know, it's not completely necessary, but it will help a lot. It's a focusing device, and it allows you to focus your intention, and it reminds you of what you're doing, so your mind doesn't wander. It's actually a really great tool. So that's all for now. I look forward to having you on the call. If you have any questions beforehand, please send me an email or on Facebook, private message me, and we will try to get those questions answered for you. We'll also be doing a whole Q&A during the call. So I look forward to seeing you. Have a beautiful, beautiful, magnificent day.